Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back on GOO Coding Academy. As you see on your screen now, we are going to start our amazing lesson called OOP in C++. Remember, in the characteristics of C++ programming language, it supports this OOP concept. So we are going to see how this OOP works in C++ program. So without spend much more time, we are going to focus about meaning, just understanding of this OOP concept and its advantages in this C++ programming language. So let us start. Yes, simply what you should understand first is this abbreviation OOP. OOP means object-oriented programming. Do you understand? Object-oriented programming. This OOP is about creating objects which can hold the data and function that work on that data. Yes, here we focused about data and functions that will work on those data, right? So, in a simple word, we create data and function that will use those data. So let us see now its advantages. Actually, here, this concept is very important. First of all, we see that OOP provides clear structure to program by combining both data member and member functions to mean the data and functions. So it provides clear structure to programs. Now also makes code easier to maintain, reuse, and debug. Actually, it has the clear syntax, right? So that you can maintain those data and the functions. For reuse, of course, once we are dealing with function, we need to make reusability, right? We don't need to rewrite the code which already written, but we reuse it by just calling those functions. So also in debugging, where we find out errors and solve them, it's also easier because we have the part for function and part for data. So also this OOP helps keep your code dry. Do you understand this keyword dry? To me, that don't repeat yourself. It's somehow related to the reusability. Somehow related to reusability because also it avoids repeat code you already written. So finally, make it possible to create full reusable applications with less code and short development time. Actually, since we are reusing our code, it's somehow make it easy, right? We don't need to write a long program by just a small one or just a short one, but enhance the usability of those functions. So here, what you should keep in your mind, the main purpose of this OOP is to create clear structure of programs, to enhance maintenance, reusability of code, and keep program shortly, right? And less time. So here also the tip, what you should keep in your mind, the dry principle means you should avoid writing the same code as already mentioned more than once, to mean that we replace code into functions or class and reuse it. To mean that here, instead of rewriting code, you just write this code in function or class and then we reuse them by just calling those functions or class. So this is what we're supposed to understand in this first lesson, because we are just starting. We should understand what OOP is and its advantages in programming language. So as you see on the next lesson, we will see classes and objects. We will see what do we call classes and what do we call objects. So thank you. See you in next lesson. But please, if you are new here, don't miss subscribe, like this video, and share it to your colleagues so that I can also learn with us in this concept. So see you in next lesson.